What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Foxy. Welcome back to the Fox's Den. Getting into another reaction. We're watching a couple things today. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to get everything done. I plan on watching One Piece. That's what we're starting with right now. And then hopefully getting into the rest of the stuff that came out yesterday. My Hero new episode. Tokyo Revengers new episode. And Blue Lock new episode. So hoping to get into everything tonight. And yeah, get that released to y'all later in the week. So I'm very excited to get into this. We just finished watching the previous episode of One Piece like a day or two ago. That was really good. Got a little bit more filled in on what's going on with everybody else in Luffy's crew and kind of like what's going on with some of the other people like Yamato and Kaido, Raizo and that one ninja that's under Orochi. Who else? I think I'm missing some. Maybe like we saw Kaido and Law and Big Mom for a little bit. Usopp, Nami, like we traveled around with pretty much everybody. And then right at the end, we got the big reveal of Momo, the big dragon himself. And it seems that, you know, Luffy and him are ready to ascend back up to Onigashima. So I'm very excited to get into this and see if we actually see them start to move up. And see what else we see as well, because we might, you know, get back with, you know, some focus on Sanji and Zoro possibly in their fight against Queen and King, and check up on all the other things too, and, you know, see where we go from here. So I'm very excited to get into this. If you guys enjoy the reaction, please leave a like down below, comment, and subscribe for new. There's plenty more on the way. Let's get it, baby. 10:48. Ooh, okay. Look at that. Luffy's on top of him. He's afraid of heights, even though he's a dragon. See, it looks like it's gonna take a little bit more effort to get used to his newly formed big-ass dragon. Yamato and Kaido back to here. Ooh! Damn, he deflected that like it was nothing. Threw another one right back at her. But that shit actually connected. Yeah, ever since that day. 20 years ago. Here we go. Flashback. Flashback time, baby. See, look how small she is. Oh my god, so cute. Woo! Uh-oh. Odin! Ooh! Rocky started showing at a young age. That has to be color of the Supreme King as well, right? I think that's the only hockey that's able to do something like that. Ah, damn, she got caught. Yep, okay. Hey, you show promise. One month. You see that motherfucker on the left? Contradicted her right away. As soon as she noticed that he gave the samurai the swords and shit, she's like, "Oh fuck, bro, they ain't gonna fuck with me, cause I'm your son." I mean, what do you expect's gonna happen as soon as you fucking execute the one that they all looked up to and start taking over their country? I think you're overthinking it. I think they already know that, you know, you're just a kid just stuck up in this situation. He's gonna let her free, isn't he? He's gonna be able to cut those chains. Damn, halfway already? That feels quick as fuck. No way we're halfway already. Damn, bruh. An insect? A fly? They're being so nice to her. Yeah, like shit. They're just saying that to not make her worry and whatnot. No, he's not gonna. Ooh! I like how you didn't even hear anything. It just showed the hockey cloaking the blade. Yes, sir! She's souped. Yo, the way he like touched his hand right there. Nah, bro. The similarities. Oh my god. Oh, they are souped. So-and-so people. She doesn't even know their names yet. That's right. Damn, yeah, it's got all this info in there too, bro. That flashback was gas. Oh, so he... Oh, okay, I was just talking about this with my friend, the other night. I didn't think Odin was along for the... when they went to Skypiea, but it looks like he was. Okay, yeah, so Odin did know how to fucking read and write that language. That is wild, bro. Dude, we were just talking about that the other night. Holy shit. Hey, you can see, that's Shanks on the right, and I guess Buggy on the left. That's so cool. Oh my god, bro. Shit like this gives me goosebumps every time. Yes, sir! You already know who that is, baby! Ooh, man. Damn right. Mm-hmm. It's all coming to fruition. I love seeing this, man. Just seeing all the flashbacks, and you see these moments that led up and kept building and building and building upon each other that led up to this point that we're at now in the present. Like, oh. Let's go! The fuck out of there, bruh. Damn, that transition was so lit. Shows how much she believes in that time that she spent with those samurai. Ooh, the animation! Nah. Whoa. Nah, that shit look, oh my god! Oh, yo! Nah, that episode, nah. This animation's looking insane. I was not expecting that. Look at that! Oh my god, it goes, oh nah, bro. Holy fuck, the ending of that episode was absolutely insane. Bro. Oh my god. That flashback was amazing. We get to see those 3 samurai that were Daimyo from Wano, and just how they built that relationship with Yamato and believed in her coming this far 20 years later. With the new pirates and shit, like, you know, the young people that came that they've been talking about, which is Luffy and the rest of them, new generation, like, bruh. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Alrighty, guys, what an absolutely amazing episode of One Piece. That was so fucking good. Getting right into it, we get pretty much back to Momo and Luffy for a quick minute or two just to see where we left off on the last episode at the end. Momo starts to realize just how high up in the air he is, and he doesn't really know what he's doing yet in terms of flying. I mean, who knows when the last time he turned into a dragon, and much less a dragon of this size. So he was actually kind of nervous about the height, and then he starts overthinking, and they fall at one point, because I don't even know if he really knows how to fly or what. That was insane. Like, seeing the flashback and everything that we got into after that, because after we saw Momo and Luffy we got a little catch up with them for a second. It goes back to Yamato and Kaido's fight, and you know, Kaido continuing to antagonize her and you know, talk about, like, you know, how if you identify as Odin, then you better be prepared for the consequences of that, because, you know, I killed Odin and Odin's not alive anymore, and so that's the same thing that I would do to any other Odin if you identify as Odin. It's like, I will kill you. And you know, that's why he's not sugarcoating shit, and he it seems like he's been like that, you know, very strict on her with that since she was young, as we can see in the flashback. I mean, she was always causing trouble and has been, you know, very looked up to Odin for a long time now, ever since she saw his execution. And so we see that she's causing a ruckus, and then they finally get their hands on her, and Kaido puts her in that cave or whatever, that prison, for a month. It says about a month, but I think they lasted about 10 days or so with her in there. But the samurai have been in there for a minute, who knows how long. And that's where she meets all these samurai, and one of them is that samurai that we were talking about. I think I can't remember his name, and they didn't mention this episode. They didn't mention the names of them to Yamato, so I don't think she really ever learned them, because she kept on calling them so-and-so when she was talking to them. So, but the one samurai with the blue hair and like the top knot and whatnot, the way he has it tied, That's that motherfucker that is apparently an ancestor of Zoro. I mean, as you can tell, they look very similar. The similarities are very strikingly odd. I mean, even whenever he went like this and like touched his face and like kind of smiled, like that seems like something that like Zoro's done before. He does like every once in a while, where he's like getting hyped up and he's like, damn, I got my work cut out for me or something, you know, like, I'm excited for this fight type thing. And that's the same thing for that samurai, where like, you know, things are getting interesting, where they start learning about Odin's travel log and why Yamato identifies as Odin, this and that, blah blah blah, and kind of makes them proud because, you know, they looked up to that man as well. So it was really, really cool to see that flashback and kind of like how she was instilled even more like of her beliefs in Odin and like protecting the land of Wano, especially after talking with these samurai, and then also the samurai or the daimyo helping her read the travel log of Odin, and that helped her even more, or like brought her beliefs of Odin and whatnot to an even higher level, because she was actually able to finish reading that and just like be inspired, so to speak, and, you know, learn all that stuff about Roger and being the king of pirates and conquering the sea and learning all this information and blah 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 blah. Like, God, every time I see stuff like that, like, that's what I'm saying, it like gives me goosebumps and it excites you so much, because these are moments that were so long ago that has led up to this one moment right now, and there's so many other factors that led into this moment as well through the journey that we've seen so far. And that's what I think makes One Piece so great, is the world building and how Oda is able to just connect everything so well and bring stuff back up and uncover truths that, you know, maybe we've been wondering about for a couple years now or longer. I mean, that shit is just so fucking gas, bro. And then right after that, the daimyo decide, okay, yeah, we're not gonna be able to stay in here for this much longer, or at least definitely not Yamato, because they were like, okay, well, she's gonna die in here. This is a child. Like, she doesn't have the control over her hunger and this and that, or starvation like we do, or can endure it as much longer as we can. So they were like, fuck it, we're gonna fucking escape from here. We don't want to be under Kaido in the first place anyway. So like, even whenever he comes to ask them again, they're gonna say no. They're like, fuck it, we're gonna get the fuck out of here, allow you to escape so you can live and continue to do your thing, even if they you know, for whatever reason, you know, obviously they're trying to fight them, and they've already gotten apprehended once, so this time they're probably just gonna die. This is like how they pass away, and, you know, through that escape. But it allows Yamato to continue to live, which is exactly what they wanted, because they were like, okay, well, if you don't live, then, you know, we might never see this new generation come into the land of Wano and defeat Kaido in the future, like Odin said in his journal. We might not ever get there. So that's why they were like, okay, we're gonna escape, and in us doing so, allow you to escape and live, since, you know, you're like struggling to, you know, survive just from the food that you're not being given, and being stuck in here with us. So that was really cool to see. And that, like, bro, the transition from like her face, like where she was like kind of like upset, crying, and just dealing with that like traumatic event, because she probably knew, like, oh my god, you know, if you do that, you're gonna get fucked up or die or whatever. And obviously she had to come to terms with that. So that's why she was like really upset in the moment. And then that's where like it transitions to her in the present in her dog form, and just looks up. Like, that transition was so seamless, and like how angry she was, and it conveyed that emotion the same way that she felt as a kid, but as an adult, and like trying to deal with that frustration. That's where it goes into that crazy clash between Kaido and Yamato, and the animation was looking superb. That shit, I was not expecting that at the end of the episode. Like, they give us this flashback, it's nice info, you know, it was really, really cool. And then all of a sudden those like last like 2 minutes, it might even been less than a minute, I don't know, bro, that clash right there at the end, like just showing like Yamato's conviction and why she believes so strongly in what she believes in through her strikes and charges at Kaido. Like, bro, nah, that shit was so fucking clean, and it looked amazing. And right at the end too, just seeing like the two, like just how well they drew their faces at the end, because it showed Yamato's face and then Kaido's face. Like, Kaido looked immaculate, bro. Like, it looked so good. That I was not expecting that at the end of the end of this episode. So that was really, really cool to see. That was fucking amazing. so glad I decided to watch this first. God damn, that shit was gas. I think that's about it. We got, I think that's pretty much all we got for this episode. And, you know, I guess next episode we'll see Luffy and Momo continue to keep trying to get up to Onigashima, because, you know, obviously Momo's dealing with the drastic changes very quickly, and also still has that childlike mind. So that's probably why he's still kind of scared of heights in the first place, is because he still is still like a mind of a child. So yeah, very, very cool to see, and can't wait to see that next episode and maybe catch up with the other people, or continue to catch up with Yamato and Kaido. Maybe we'll see more of that fight and whatnot, or we get back to Zoro and Sanji. We shall see. So very, very excited. If you guys enjoyed the reaction, please leave a like down below, comment, and subscribe. There's plenty more on the way. Can't wait for the next episode. But for now, we're gonna go get into some more stuff. I think I might watch Blue Lock next. So be ready for some soccer. I'll see y'all there. Y'all be good. Deuces.